I'm Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I got a nice job today. This is a pretty big job. I've been here before. The carpet is, oh, when did she say I put it in? 98? Is that it? I wrote it down here. Let me see. 95. Okay, so we got a pretty old carpet. It's in really good shape. I cleaned this in 2021, and it's stayed clean, looks great. I pre-vacuumed everything. Took me about 3/4 of an hour. Other than the fact that it does have some pretty obvious pooling and shading going on. You can see right there we've got some. You come over here and it kind of disappears. And don't mind me, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I actually do videos so people, other carpet cleaners can watch and they can learn what I do. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I've got these a couple of big area rugs. These are British Indias. Look at the color on that, eh? Beautiful. And of course, this room here, we've got BHT yellowing happening here, although it looks way better than the last time I saw it. So it seems to be fading out. After I cleaned it, she was commenting on that. It was more of a reddish color last time, so it seems to have faded out a lot. So maybe this time it'll go away completely, which would be interesting. But the carpet has lost a lot of color over the years from the light here. And then we got this one over here. Those two round rugs. About 3 years ago, I cleaned this furniture with. I used my Oxy-Dry foam machine. I worked really well on this. This is actually a nylon velvet, so cleaned up beautiful. In that office, in this bedroom, and then there's a closet in the around the corner there. You can see the major pooling and shading. So you can see it sort of disappears as I go over the opposite direction. Though that tells you it's pooling and shading. You can see how much it shows there. Then you come over here and it changes. So the panel is leaning one way and then leaning another way, and then you get the light reflecting differently. And that's why you see these light and dark patches. It's not dirty patches. Kind of a weird thing, but some carpets are more prone than others to do that. But anyway, let's go clean a carpet. And I've got about 1.5 gallons in there, I think. Maybe slightly more. And so I don't expect to use it all, but I might. And so 1.5 gallons, going by the current pricing of the NanoMAAXs, which is what I'm using, and I'm using it at 2 ounces per gallon. Although I could probably clean this one at 1 ounce per gallon, but I normally clean at 2 ounces per gallon. But anyway, so we're talking right now. I've probably got maybe about $5 worth of product in the machine, and I expect that I'll use most of that. Maybe we'll see what happens. But it's very. This is a very inexpensive part of the cost of operating is the product that you clean with, normally speaking. And one of the advantages of using the shower feeding, which is what I'm doing, is you end up with a lot more precision control of the solution as you are applying it to the carpet, and you end up using a lot less product. Anyway, so that's something to remember. And of course, now I normally use NanoMAAX, but there are other products out there that like this, and most of them are pretty similar in cost, I think. But you can, there's products that are sold by like Vac-Away, the end cap store, and of course a lot of guys, particularly for commercial carpet, like the Release It products, which are sold by Excellent Supply, and I'm sure there are other products out there as well. But my recommendation is that whatever you choose to use, even if you go to Home Depot and buy something, just make sure you know what it is. I would advise you to understand what the safety rating is, health rating that is, because some of them aren't as some are not healthy. So just make sure that you know what you're going to be cleaning with, for your own sake and your customers. And you know, bear in mind that if you're exposing yourself to it day in, day out for weeks, months, and even years, you don't want to be exposing yourself to something that ultimately could prove to be, in the long run, a harmful thing for you. You only get one body, and you probably want to stay healthy, I'm sure. Anyway, we'll head back out of here, and that's just looking just wonderful. And I am cleaning with the Rubbermaid Rayon Rayon olive and green stripe pad, because it works phenomenal, I find. Looks brighter already, doesn't it?
It's quite the purple corn.
Yes, I like it.
It's nice. That's my favorite color.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Do you ever hear that poem, "When I'm old, I will wear purple"?
I know.
Oh, look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, look up. Just type it in. You know, look up. "When I am old, I shall wear purple."
Okay, I'll type it in right now.
You'll find it quite funny.
I'll give it to my daughter too. She likes stuff like that.
Oh, it's for you though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll get it, especially since you like purple anyway. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's actually a really funny poem. If you haven't heard that poem before, look it up. It's hilarious. When I am old, I shall wear purple. Anyway, okay, we're gonna continue on here, and so I will only be cleaning this with a single pass or a single step. I won't be needing to pre-scrub this. It just doesn't need it. This is a nylon. This would have been a pretty high-end carpet back in '95. Probably one of the best carpets you could have gotten. It is showing its age in that it is really quite faded out in the areas where it's exposed to light, especially by the windows. It's, in some areas it's almost gone white actually, which is pretty normal. You know, things do deteriorate, and it has the pooling and shading, but other than that, it's really stood up really well. And by the way, check out that groovy looking dresser. Isn't that cool? She was telling me that's from the 60s. Man, that's a neat looking dresser. And there's the high boy is behind me here. Oh yeah, I'll show you that. Isn't that cool? Style. That's what they had. You know, so many people go and buy their stuff at IKEA and they think it's style. No. in the dump in 5 or 10 years. Look at the handles on there. That's cool. Okay. Looks like maple there, maybe. I guess. I don't know. It's not bird's eye, though. Let's see. Let's see if I... be interesting to see if I have enough in here or not. Now, if you're watching my videos and you're a carpet cleaner and you're using what's called the SET method, which is soil extraction transfer technology, which is what I call this method, as opposed to bonnet cleaning. We don't call it that anymore. We're going to call it SET. If you're one of those carpet cleaners, I recently, a few days ago, I created a Facebook group for those who are using this methodology. And already, I mean, it's been amazing how many guys have joined up already, and there's interactions going on, conversations. And the point of this Facebook group is to give a place to those who are using this method, a place where that is really focused on advancing the understanding of how to do this, and to encourage one another, particularly using this type of method. That's the focus of the group, and I created it, and it's already a lot of well-known guys are already on there, and it's really, I think it's going to really work out well. So if you're wanting to be a part of this, then come over there and join us. And if you want the logo, which is sitting on top of my machine, you can email me after you join the group. Just email me at info@oxydry.ca. That's OXY-DRY, so info@oxydry.ca. And when you go on the group, by the way, make sure that you tell a story of who you are and what your journey has been into carpet cleaning. So everybody wants to know that. We want to know who you are and what you're up to, and come along and let's learn and grow with each other. So anyway, hopefully that'll be a real blessing for everybody. That's my intent with this. It'll help everybody out. I mean, I know that it turns out a lot of guys have been watching my videos, and so that's great to hear from you guys. But come on the Facebook group and tell us about yourself, and let's be a help to one another. That's the purpose of it. To learn and to grow and to ask questions and to share ideas, and I think it's a real positive thing that's happening. So come and be a part of it. And even if you're not a carpet cleaner, I know there's quite a few people that are watching these videos that aren't necessarily carpet cleaners, but you're interested in what we're doing, I guess. You're welcome to come and, just you can certainly, read these conversations and find out what we're all talking about, and I think a lot of it's interesting. I think, although I'm a carpet cleaner, so I'm a little biased, I guess. Anyway, it's anybody could see the posts there. Anyway, so it'd be interesting to see where this goes. It's really quite. I didn't know what to expect when I created this thing, I didn't know, and already I think we're already up to nearly 50 people within like 2 or 3 days. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing more solution. We'll see. I've got the office and the pretty large bedroom to do on the other end of the house too. So let's we'll broom this. And of course the area rugs. And when you're doing wool, you tend to use, you're going to use a little more solution actually, because the wool sucks up the liquid. Try and drop this back into the footprints here. Oh. This is coming from underneath. Okay. And of course this machine is doing 360-degree cleaning passes per second, and in most cases the cleaning is accomplished simply by going over the carpet once, and that happens within a few seconds normally. If you're using a quality cleaning product and pads that are effective and you understand how to use this system, it's a very rapid clean that happens actually in most cases. And most of the time the carpet is only really soiled in very concentrated places. The rest of the room is mostly clean. For example, right in front of this chair there's more wear and tear has been going on, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, and as it's going over the carpet, I'm 1 square inch of the carpet as I go slow over the carpet is actually being cleaned dozens and dozens of times, literally, because it's not simply 1 square inch of the pad on 1 square inch of the carpet. I mean, the pad is 17 inches, or actually it's 18 inches across, and so as I go over the 1 square inch of the carpet, the pad is actually traveling over it more than 3 times in 1 second, because I'm taking more than 1 second for the machine to pass over the whole area, or the machine is going over that, well, the pad is going over the carpet. many times. And of course, as I do my overlapping pass, which normally I'm going to do, it's coming at it from all kinds of different directions anyway. And some argue that the OP will be superior in that case. And I have OP machines, and I can out clean my OP machines, certainly for residential carpets, in most cases, with my rotary. And once you get it, you get it. It just is the way it is, I find. But I've only been at it for 28 years. I really did think the OPs were going to be outperforming the rotary, but I have definitely not found that. At least that's been my experience. And one of the things I really like about the rotary is how smooth and quiet it is. You know, you watch an OP machine at work, and depending on the machine, some of them with that pad flopping away on the carpet and the machine literally vibrating and bouncing on the carpet. I mean, that's a tremendous racket that's going on, especially if you're in maybe a condo or apartment or second story of a house, and there's people below you. I mean, sounds like a helicopter going over. It's just tremendous amount of noise, and vibration in some cases can be enough to have things literally drop off the wall. It's happened, and there's no need for it, I don't think. That's just my opinion. But boy, this is again just cleaning up beautiful. It's high quality nylon fiber, even though it's old. Nylon is an excellent fiber. Cleans so nicely. Okay, we're going to take a look. I'll pull this out of here and just take a look at the pad. Not too bad, but it's looking clean, and I cleaned it 3 years ago, so it's not resoiling. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.